Heat, strong winds and elevated fire dangers across southern and southeast Australia over the next few days, with a burst of wet, stormy weather to follow. Let's get into some of the details now. We'll start by taking a look at our forecast maximum temperatures over the next few days, coupled with the winds that we're forecasting as well. We can see a low pressure trough through Western Australia, this blue dashed line here, which is going to drive weather eastwards across the country over the next few days, helped along the way by this cold front sitting to the south of the Great Australian Bight. Now, through the course of today, we are expecting very hot and windy weather ahead of that trough. Temperatures in the high 30s to low 40s with strong and gusty conditions, particularly through inland Western Australia. As we go into tomorrow and this system starts to shift eastwards, that hot windy weather will push into South Australia and the southeastern states. That pattern will continue as we go into Sunday, with winds really ramping up through the southeast in particular. In fact, overnight Saturday into Sunday, we may see locally damaging winds about the Victorian alpine areas and southeast New South Wales alpine areas as well. Severe weather warnings may be issued for that risk, so keep an eye out in the next 24 hours or so for that one. Otherwise, it will be another warm and windy day, but we'll start to see those hot conditions gradually contracting to northern New South Wales and Queensland, while in the wake of this trough system, much milder and more settled weather will start to develop. Now, where we have hot and windy weather, we do see elevated fire dangers. Even for today, we are seeing high fire dangers across many parts of Australia, particularly through southern parts of Western Australia. But it's tomorrow, when that front starts to move into South Australia, that we'll see the fire dangers peaking. We've got extreme fire dangers forecast for the Channel Country of Queensland, northwest Victoria, and much of southern parts of South Australia. Those areas can expect to see fire weather warnings for tomorrow, with possible fire bans, total fire bans as well. Now, these areas are most likely to see the most extreme conditions for fire behaviour, which may impact fires that are already ongoing or new fires that start over the next couple of days. As we go into Sunday, we are going to see some easing in conditions through the south, but extreme fire dangers will continue about the northwest slopes and plains of New South Wales and the Channel Country of Queensland. Moving on to our thunderstorm risk now. Today, storms are possible across much of Australia in a horseshoe pattern from the west, north and then back into the east. Severe storms are once again possible across inland Western Australia and through parts of central and southeast Queensland and northeast New South Wales. Most notably today though, Brisbane is only expecting non-severe storms, with that severe storm risk more inland. In those eastern areas, we could see damaging wind gusts, heavy rainfall or large hail with severe storms today, but in the west, the risk is mainly focused around damaging wind gusts. For tomorrow, our storm areas look fairly similar, but we do see them extending further south into South Australia and inland New South Wales. Now, most notably in those two areas, we may see some more dry thunderstorms, so producing very little rainfall and potentially posing a further risk to fire weather behaviour. We do have severe storms a risk once again across inland Western Australia and parts of Queensland. We're not really going to see widespread rainfall starting to occur until around Sunday. So let's jump forward to Sunday morning to take a quick look at that to finish off with. Now, by Sunday morning, our cold front and trough system are moving into the eastern states. They will start to tap into significant moisture and draw it down from the north, giving fuel to any showers and storms that develop. We may see widespread moderate to locally heavy falls through northeast Victoria and southeast New South Wales through this period, but the exact location of the heavy falls is dependent on how quickly this front moves and where the storms develop through the course of Sunday. One way or the other, we will see conditions contracting away to the north into Monday, with more settled weather pushing into the southeast. From heat to fire dangers to thunderstorms, there are a lot of hazards on the way over the next few days. You can find the details via the Bureau's website, the BOM weather app, or via our social media. Stay safe and we'll catch you in the next update.